Okay, we're finally live. Let me go ahead and make the stream public. And there we go. Stream should be all set. Let me set everything else up, and then we'll get started in just a minute on hopefully some more dungeons. Here. First things first, gonna put the link to the stream in the Discord server. There we go. Welcome to the stream, Funny Moments. How are you doing tonight? Yo, I'm second. Yes, you are. Yeet. You gotta be faster. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in a couple other Discord servers, just because there's no reason not to. You doing good? I'm glad. Yeah, that slime minion farm that you had set up looked like a solid, whatchamacallit, solid setup for one. Okay. Before anything, as I said, I'll check my main profile to see if I have an extra hoe to give you. Glacial Scythe, Wheat Hoe. Yo, Julius in chat as well. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How about you? I'm doing good. Today's been a very good day. Hopping on. Sounds good, yeet. We can do some more dungeons very soon. And actually, before that, I think I'm gonna try to get some more coins on my Iron Man so that I can buy one of them Necros Hordes that I got last night. Because I was thinking, and yeah, just one way or another, I know as soon as I'm actually going for one, I'm not gonna be able to get it. I'm gonna come to... Who? These are shit. You're gonna come for dungeons, or... I'm assuming you mean dungeons. Let me reload resources in case if the noises have messed up. Or in case if sound is messed up, I mean. Funny moments. Do you want to come visit my island? That was diabolical. Well, it really was. Like, everyone I've told about that has just been like, oh god, I'm sorry. Rare drop, foul flesh, very nice. Okay, yeah, I do have sound, it's just really eerily quiet here. Okay, since your early game... Here, I'm gonna go ahead and give you this, but I'm gonna put replenish on it. And you can choose what to turn it into. Is your username your channel name? It is! PlayShadow360. Give 60 mil? Nah, that's... I can lend it to you if you really need it. If you drop something. Oh wait, you're Cyan! I completely forgot about that. Or are you Cyan? Is that just a random person? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna get replenish. You are Cyan? Good to know. Cyan was there yesterday when you were AFK. Ah, that would do it. But yeah, I'm just going to this place, and where's replenish? There's replenish. It's not too expensive. Let me just get some more coins out. But yeah, for those of y'all who haven't seen it yet, what? How can't I afford this? I'm very confused about that. Let me go, I guess just get more coins. Yo, Tam, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? Why do you have to stream so late? That is an amazing question. Mainly because by now my family's asleep. And that just makes it easier in terms of background noise and all that. And also, yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. Okay, now I can afford it. There we go. Ah, yes. Where's Cyan at? Okay, so Cyan, to explain this to you, this here is going to be a mathematical hoe blueprint. You can turn it into whatever kind of hoe you want, so it can be good for wheat, it can be good for potatoes, it can be good for carrots, it can be good for sugarcane. But it does have replenish on it, so it'll replace whatever you plant, or whatever you break. And yeah, you can turn it into whatever you want to turn it into. Okay, time to switch to the far superior profile. Also, 8 people watching, welcome to the stream if you're new, welcome back if you're not. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let me check something real quick, and then we can get started. I was just about to go to sleep, but then you started stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, who knows, maybe I'll still be streaming when you wake up. Fair enough, I guess. Thanks. Of course! I hope it helps. Funny moments. Dang, Julius, I'm sorry. That's the average Hypixel ban experience, is them not accepting the appeal. Well, I got no new news. At least news I can legally tell you, but I'll get to that later. Interesting! That is very interesting. What do you mean late? It's 1 p.m. It's 2 a.m. for me. Thank you very much. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Let's see. We're gonna do DN straight. What do you mean, Julius? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and make some coins. I need money. I did place a bunch more clay and fishing minions because supposedly Derpy is coming back around kind of soon. How are these minions doing? Pretty alright. Okay, tell when we were doing dungeons. Will do. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, be grinding for coins for a long time or anything. I'm just literally gonna sell things from my sack and hopefully be able to earn enough coins. Because, yeah, I know I have a good amount of stuff saved up. I just obviously wanted to save it for crafting, but... but there's no real need to do that, considering that I can just get it back. Okay, I'll collect from all these. Should probably use a different pet, but that's okay. They're not going to give a ton of XP anyway. You got 8 mil in essence and 6 mil in minions if I need. Very nice. Yo, Africa Light, how's it going? Long time no see. How are you doing tonight? It's 1 p.m.? Nice. Or, I don't know why I said nice to that, but... Wait, where did... Yeah, where could that be? I don't know. Africa Light Clutch, exactly. But yeah, I always... What the... Oh, Dwarven Super Compactor. Why was that in there? What? Why is there a Dwarven Super Compactor in there? Thinking of doing some more Diana before it goes. Good choice. I should probably do any Diana at all, but I just hate it so much. Let's see. Probably Europe. Finland? Oh yeah. I forgot if you've mentioned that before, but if so, either way, very nice. Super Compactor. What doesn't need a Super Compactor? Or what can I place in something else's place? There we go. This will work. You better not try to smelt my redstone. But yeah, I should probably collect these, honestly. Once again, I know the whole point is collecting them in derpy time, but I need to actually be able to level them up, or I could just upgrade the chests, actually. I'll do that later. What was I gonna do? I need money. I remember when I was in Vienna, I had like 500k, and I got 4 Titanic XP bottles, but I didn't know what they were, or that they were worth money, so I used them. That's rough, I'm sorry. RNG for Giant Sword is at 20%. Very nice. But yeah, what was I gonna do? I was gonna sell some things. Okay. Large enchanted mining sack. This is where the money's gonna be at. $800 T5 kills? Jeez. That's wild. I could sell some enchanted sulfur. It's just kind of a pain to get that back. Enchanted iron, enchanted gold. Claysite? It's worth a pretty penny, yeah. Okay, yeah, sulfur's worth a pretty penny, too. I just need 10 mil. And I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to get it. But yeah, sulfur, I can just get back whenever I need. It'll be a pain, but I can just wait a bit and I'll have it in no time. Cool, tell someone that you spoke to someone from Alaska, and I will say the same from Finland. I could give like 5 mil. Thank you very much for the offer, but since it's Iron Man, I couldn't accept it anyway. But right now I'm gonna sleep. Have a good night, Tam. Thank you for joining the stream before going to bed. Okay, what else can I sell? More sulfur. Sulfur cubes, as much as I don't really want to. Those are worth a lot. Don't stay up too late, your sleep schedule is already so messed up. Nah, I'm gonna stay up even later. That's the trick. Ooh, I have a lot of enchanted packed ice. Okay, let's head over to the enchanted farming sack. Let's see if there's anything good in there. Brown mushrooms, cocoa beans, cactus green, melons. I don't know why I'm reading it all out loud, but, you know, it just seems fitting. Rose gonna lap the sleep schedule. I'm not even kidding, that is my general, normal way of, fixing my sleep schedule when it gets bad. Like, when my sleep schedule gets really bad and I need to just actually change it back to normal, I just... Simple trick, you know, just stay up until like 8 p.m. or whenever you would normally want to go to sleep at. Bada bing, bada boom, everything's fixed. Okay, there's a lot of these things that I just simply can't sell because I'm actively going for better armor. Yo, that's what I do. Exactly, it's a good method. Also, welcome to the stream, Someone21. How's it going? How are you doing tonight? Someone said new friend wasn't on computer yesterday? What? What do you mean, Julius? Imagine fixing your sleep schedule. Exactly. That's the true trick, is just to not sleep, or not fix your sleep schedule. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna go get my pests. Garden. That's why jobs shouldn't exist, so sleep schedules aren't needed. Okay, wait. I had this theory earlier. Why is it, just like linguistically, or actually, obviously, I know why, but imagine if humans had just acclimated to having a more night-based schedule as the normal way of being. The term good night would be a greeting. But it's so weird to think of it as a greeting. It's just a way of saying goodbye, pretty much. You know? Let's see. Boss killing time. Oh dang, yeah, that's a quick boss. How quick do you spawn the boss in? I just work from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. Best time to be awake. Sounds about right, yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna grab the cheese. Grab the cheese. Yo, Blaze got a point. Exactly. It'd be so weird. Imagine... And then good morning would be a way of saying goodbye. Total task time, 41 seconds. This is with Sorrow. I can do under 30 with Crimson. Very nice. Well done. Let's see, can I buy anything for copper that I can sell? Yo, Tutel! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? /hub. Let me get out of this armor. And is there anything I can sell? I'm just doing comms for the last 8 hours. How about you? That sounds like a fun time for sure. I'm doing good though. It's a solid time. Spirit Leaps, I could sell some of those, but those really are not worth much. Okay, yeah, Jacob's tickets are gonna go. Don't need those. Currently, at least. I mean, I will eventually, but that's a problem for me in another time. Same can go for the Agatha's coupons. Don't need those right now. I could sell a beginner's guide to pest hunting. I shouldn't, but it's an easy mill. Yeah, I need Heart of Mountain though, so I can gold mine for Greg collection. That's fair, yeah. But yeah, I could sell a beginner's guide to pest hunting. If I'm like a mill off and really don't feel like doing any more grinding, then I might do that. Never mind, I'm not a mill off. Okay, 10 mil. Let me go ahead and grab one of the dungeon keys. Also, I'll go ahead and put this back. And someone, if you need help with anything, just message me. Okay. Which one was it? I know one of these, or to rephrase, three of these had a necromancer sword. There we go. Okay, yeah, so that one does not give any books or anything with it. This one gives ultimate-wise 2. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any other ones that were more worthwhile. Because, yeah, I know there were 3 of them that I got. Yeah, Necromancer Sword, this one has Rejuvenate 3 and less Essence. So this one's my best deal. Let's see, I usually don't get carries. Like, I got carries on my Norm and it wasn't fun after a while. That's fair, yeah. Can you get me mental health support? You gotta love going for, Also, wait, you're only going for Heart of Mountain 7? Have fun with the rest. I think I personally would recommend trying to go for, the, whatchamacallit, Crystal Hollows comms, just because you need a lot of stuff for nucleus runs. And in my experience, those were easier to kind of keep your brain turned on for, so it was less painful. Because, yeah, like, anytime I tried doing Dwarven comms, it just... I wanted to die immediately. It was a terrible experience. Maybe for best. Need the powder though? That is so fair. I really wish they would add it back to the chest. I'm gonna ignore what you just said, and I might just ban you. Also, I'm officially poor now. And wait a second, that didn't use my dungeon chest key. I guess I didn't open any... guess I didn't open any of the chests that time. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go place my hunt traps, and then we can get started. Or never. Pardon me if you're doing dungeons, will do. /P JP Julius. How is the Chocolate Factory doing? Yeah, just thinking about going back to a little to my Iron Man. Fair enough. Iron Man's genuinely so much more fun than I expected it to be. Also I dropped 2 cores and under 120 bosses. Jeez. It's so many. More Dungeon Hub. And... I have never ignored you, Yeet. I don't know what you're talking about. Should I get the 4-star on SF or wait till Dungeon Breaker? Probably Dungeon Breaker, just because I know you're a stonking fan, but it's up to you. After level 400, Iron Man gets so hard, though, and I found it boring till then. That's fair. What floor are we doing? F6 again, probably, I'm guessing. Because, yeah, I need a giant sword. I am basically useless in F7, and pretty close to useless in in M1. Okay, I'm gonna sell... I'm also a big number fan. That is very fair, Sum121. Could not agree more. Okay, I have a couple of coins now for in case if I find a good, like, golden chest or something to go for. M1 is easy. It is! But I'm chilling with not even full Shadow Assassin and a giant cleaver. So, big difference. I do agree M1 is easy, though. Got the 4th star. Good choice, someone. Is JP Julius in the party? Yes, he is. Oh wait, Julius, you're a tank? Also, by the way, for any of y'all who were looking forward to what I was talking about with starting a HYPIXEL SMP, I've got some news about that. I had some ideas for it, and I ended up thinking, you know, I'm probably gonna end up letting pretty much anyone join it, and people tend to do stupid things sometimes, so I wanted claims to be a thing. Because I figured, you know, that'd be wise. Just in case. Better to be safe than sorry, you know? So I started looking into other ideas, including just an Eterno server, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. I have it mostly set up, and I'm working on adding a couple of plugins, nothing extreme. Just like claims, as I said, and stuff to make heads drop when you kill a player or mob. Stuff like that. Very simple stuff. Basically think like Hermitcraft, if any of y'all know what that is. And yeah. So it'll still just be very basic survival, but with a little bit more just quality of life, not even ease of life. And because of this change in the decision, it's going to be starting tomorrow, unless if something happens to change that. And that is why I'm streaming this tonight. Because yeah, otherwise I was going to be streaming the survival. But yeah, in short, going to be starting an actual server. Nah, claims are good. Claims are necessary when people are chaotic, and you never know, people tend to enjoy being chaotic in Minecraft. I mean, if you don't want to use a claim, then you don't have to. But at least for certain things, like I'm gonna do one of those things, if y'all have seen the videos of it, where YouTubers will be like, oh, for every like this video gets, I'll put down 1 emerald block. Stuff like that. I'm gonna try doing something like that. It's kinda... I know it's not the most amazing idea, but could be fun to see how it goes at least. And yeah, so I'm gonna try doing that, and I don't want anyone, like, destroying the emerald blocks or anything, or whatever I end up doing. But yeah, obviously, if anyone doesn't want to use claims, you don't have to. Aside from that, there's not going to be much of any plugins. Like, at least as of now, I don't intend on having anything like slash set home. I might have something where you can TP to your bed, just because ease. But once again, the goal is for it to just basically be as normal of survival as possible. And as I said as well, I'm not going to be exclusively streaming or anything. I will still be streaming Skyblock a lot. It'll just be a bit of a side project, if you will. But yeah, and then I might see if West will... I'm gonna get people to join. I'm gonna get West to probably do a duo stream with me tomorrow, if he's able to. I might see if any other YouTubers will join, because obviously that'd be amazing. Like, imagine I just get all sorts of other random Skyblock YouTubers to join. I know none of them actually play survival Minecraft, so I doubt they would, but that would be fun. Here, I'm gonna grab another potion and throw us into the next run. We're just doing back-to-backs, so if anyone needs to go, like, put stuff away or anything, you gotta say it in advance, pretty much. Honestly, if I had access to 30 virus, I would invite him. And I know I could probably try to, like, leave a comment on one of his videos, or I don't know if he has a business email or something. But at the very least, I can think of a couple YouTubers I can try to invite. The only issue is just it's an Eternos server, so it's not going to be up all the time. And yeah, so I don't know how that would go if the server starts getting kind of big. But I have had the idea of if the server gets kind of big, then I can have like a set channel in the Discord server designated for schedules of when the server will be up. And I can have those be like all sorts of different times that work for basically anyone. And yeah, I don't know. In short, the current idea is pretty much just survival and y'all can join. That's the general gist. That's the theme that I'm gonna try to keep it to as much as I can. And if it grows, if it ends up being a really cool idea that a lot of people are into, then we'll see what happens from there. And I mean, honestly, if it ends up getting really popular, and like, if I can actually fund a real server, then I would just actually make a server. But in all honesty, I don't see that happening. Okay, where are the other secrets in this room? And by secrets, I mean secret. Solo OP loot for IRL money? Nah, I'm not... Wait, who did that? Like Preston Plays or something? I know some big older YouTuber did that and got a lot of drama going on. But yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I will never not find it funny that that's your message for when we get 270 score yeet. Like, it still always catches me off guard, and we've done so many dungeon runs together lately. Because especially if I'm saying something like that, and it just is so abrupt, you know? That is so fair, someone. Yeah, ever since turning off the chat filter, his messages actually show for me a lot more. We're not doing M1? Wait, who said to do M1? Also, yo, Tom Saturn in chat, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Just letting you know, JP. I mean, M1's good, but I need loot. Good, and you? I'm also doing good. It's been a great day. Terracotta 10? Dang. How many do you even need for that? Let me check how many I'm at. That would be in combat, bestiary. Oh, you don't need that many. Kinda surprised you didn't have that already, honestly. Also, dang, 14,000 Kata XP for that. Also, 12 people watching. Welcome to the stream if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. And Azores, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Tank level 15, not bad. Nothing good. Nothing good. Ooh, recom. I'm happy for you, Yeet. At least you can make some profit from this. Combo. I will get that, because combo would be helpful. I have 90s at on comps, dang. May I join the dungeon party? Of course you can! Let me check. What is your... Azores FYB. That's what I had forgotten about. Oh, Trusted is online. The goat. Oh, I could see if Romaine wants to join. He might still be leveling up his G-Drag. Message Romaine M _. Wait, what did Yeet say? Don't you dare leave. If Romaine agrees, can we kick Azores? No. I forgot that we had 5 people already. Let's see. Rare reward, recom, get unmuted for 30 days if you didn't know, so that's why I'm here. No, I just kick Azores. Nah, Azor's a goat. Azor is gonna carry. But yeah. Let's head into another run. Hope you're ready, Azor. Oh, I like this room. I hate it, but I enjoy it. A lot of stuff to kill, you know? That's what I like in a room. Let's see, I got everything in this room, on to the next. I gotta kill this, actually, because I like killing things. Oh, a Shadow Assassin. I'm trying to get Cat at 20 so I can sell Essence. Good choice. Funny moments? Yeah, because Essence is worth a ton. Honestly, you could join us if one of us quits, or has to go, or crashes. If you're able to go into F6 yet. I can't even do F5, that's fair. Well, whenever you are able to, I bet we'll still be grinding for Giant Sword. And as I said, I can absolutely help at some point. I just completely forgot to, you know, find time to. Anyway, I will get 1 hit. Well, yeah, getting 1 hit isn't what matters. Getting the XP is what matters. Okay, so 121 will handle that room. I love how many terracottas there are and how much damage you can end up dealing. Oh nice, terracotta 9. Okay, yeah, y'all can handle the giants. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I genuinely might be able to see if some other Skyblock YouTubers would be willing to join that survival. That'd be wild if I could get, like, interests. Or, you got a refill? Sounds good. Yeet. Let's see. Swarm and Last Stand for a mill. Too bad I don't even have a mill. Ultimate Wise. I don't really need any more of that, honestly. Swarm. I do really want Swarm. Because there's a lot of situations where you're gonna have a lot of enemies around you. I think I'm gonna save this one. And yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put all this nonsense in here. Nine more and I get Golden Head. Nice. Let's see. How far off am I? A lot more than 9. Can you take decoys out of dungeons? You can, but I don't think they work out of dungeons. Like, you can have them... yeah, I don't think they do anything. But, if you get into necromancy, then you can use the tank zombies and stuff from dungeons. And that's what a lot of people tend to do for stuff like the Enderman Slayer. Okay, there we go. Bouncy Likings, very nice. I'm trying to get the whole set of that for Museum, and it's a bit more difficult on Iron Man than on normal profile. Oh yeah, when we're doing Slayers for you, once it gets to Aatrox, I'm gonna be doing Slayers a bunch. Because yeah, obviously I don't have the coins to really be doing a ton of Slayers before then. Especially just with the absolute insane number that I would need to go for Juju in terms of items. Now it's Aatrox perk. What all Slayers you want to do in Aatrox? Main thing I want to do during Aatrox is just try for Enderman Slayer, because having a Juju would be very beneficial. Because, yeah, I already have, I think, Zombie 9. I could do Wolf Slayer whenever, because that's relatively profitable on Iron Man, or at least not as unprofitable. Let's see, G-Drag level 186, but I need to go on vacation. Fair enough, Romaine. GG on 186. You've got this for level 200, I believe. Where are you going to vacation? If you don't mind my curiosity. Ultimate Wise. Ooh, Swarm and Ultimate Jerry. Now that is a chest that works for me. Also, 13 people watching. Welcome to the stream if you're new. Welcome back if you are not. We are locking in. Okay, I can do free T4 carries. Sounds good. That'll be so extremely helpful, Julius. Thank you very much in advance. I don't know if you know, but French Alps with my GF. That sounds like a very nice vacation. I hope you have a fun time. Okay. Dungeon Potion. Hello, Julius. I need Giant Sword. I also need Giant Sword, Yeet. I agree. We're just gonna have to keep going until we get one. Yes, I do. You can just buy one. You just gotta lock in with farming. I love when the bat just clips into the wall. Let's see. I have GS. I didn't buy my GS or term. Well, you also said you've dropped like 4 GSs. So, you know. But Yeet can definitely just buy one. Everyone knows he's drowning in money. I feel like that's just a fact. Definitely extremely rich. Great with his coins. 10 out of 10. How much is core nowadays? I think... What is it, like 300 mil now? Oh, Bad Lion doesn't tell me. Well, I don't know. $135 maybe on a good day? Jeez. Okay, that's insane. I need to start playing on my normal profile again just so I can get a term. Because that's so cheap. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. And then cool down. Diamond down. Clay down. What you doing watching me? Gold down. Emerald down. Are you just sitting there thinking to yourself that you could stonk it? I like doing it the correct way. Who needs to do a secret in 2 seconds? Oh yeah, did y'all hear that supposedly they're trying to, or they're gonna try to rework Magic Find and make it so that it is just permanent once you get anything that upgrades Magic Find, so that you don't have to have like specific Magic Find armor sets and all that. Also 13 people watching, welcome to the stream if you're new, welcome back if you're not. But yeah, I don't know if I really like how that sounds, because knowing Skyblock, they'd probably make everything give way less. And the people who can afford to max it out could end up with way more Magic Find, and most people would end up with less. But, aside from that, it sounds amazing. But yeah. Where did they post that? I don't know exactly. I saw it in one random short from Duralius. And he's usually pretty accurate with what they're updating and all that. But yeah, if I'm wrong, then blame Duralius. Disagreed, yeet. Duralius is pretty alright. I don't watch him a ton, but he definitely does make it easier to not have to read everything to find out what's updated. So you're telling me I spend 55 mil for nothing? I'm not telling you that. I'm just saying that supposedly everything is gonna work for Magic Find. Let's see. Content. No effort content. I mean, you could say the same about so many channels on YouTube at this point. Okay, the thing is, I'll take content that is just reading something over someone who uses AI for every aspect of their video any day. Like, the dude still puts effort in and actually reads, which a lot of people don't want to do. And that's respectable. He does very simple content that is very helpful for people who are lazy. And yeah, I definitely appreciate that. Let's see, I mean, won't happen soon. They're working on other stuff right now. Exactly. They better work on reworking Pet Luck first. At least everyone will have access to Magic Find, even early game players maybe. Hopefully. And I mean, once again, I don't even know if that's gonna happen. As I said, it just was a random thing I saw from Duralius. But don't that mean prices will drop? Some might. It entirely would depend on the kind of update that it is, though. Okay, this room's done. I'll go this way. You know what I really want to do? I really want to just warp to yeet like 15 times. I think that'd be funny. Julius! How are y'all dying to traps this much? One time I lock in, sounds about right, yeet. Wait, how can you even die to trap when you got ender pearls? I don't think that was even them dying to trap room, it just said, trap. So it could have just literally been like the, whatchamacallit? The little, like, tripwires. When the pearl walls you? That's fair, yeah. You just gotta get better at throwing pearls. I think that's the issue. It wasn't trap room? Exactly. How are you dying to normal traps? Just defuse them. It's just that easy. Also, I'm gonna take a bite out of a granola bar, so if I'm quiet for a second, don't worry, I didn't die. Okay, I'm back. Reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. Wait, is anyone not hearing him, or is it just me? Oh, I'm sorry, funny moments. I was taking a bite out of a granola bar and just muted my mic for a second. I'll do 6 runs when I'm gonna grind some rev. Sounds good, Julius. Thank you for the help. After you have to get going, I'll probably see if anyone else wants to join, just because it's nice having a full party. Okay, where... Do you ever just have no idea where you are in a dungeon? Especially in dungeon, or in, like, bigger parties. It takes me a second to distinguish whose picture is my own. You're having a stroke? What do you mean, yeet? What's happening? Just from what I said? Wait a second, I just realized I completely forgot to get the stream up on my phone. I don't know how I forgot that. After this run, I'll do that. I love when people leave rooms half, done. You gotta just not do that. Toodle, I'm gonna ignore what you just said. In the nicest way possible. Oh god, not both! You don't want to be doing that! Okay, yeah. Well, I'll finish up this run. I'm gonna get the stream up on my phone. Because, yeah, having at least a solid idea of when there's a new message in chat is very helpful, believe it or not. Let's see, well, that's loading. Anything good here? Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my island and put some stuff away. Last night after the stream, I did end up going through all of these chests and organizing a ton of stuff. And, like, salvaged basically just all the gear that I could. Put a bunch of stuff away. Put a bunch of stuff into other chests. And yeah, just all around a bunch of organizing. So, I actually have room again. Let me check something real quick. Okay, stream is now officially up on my phone. How Azor's so rich? Good question, I have no idea. To be fair, Azor is insanely good. Insanely insane, if you will. So that would probably do it. Let me go ahead and grab any healing potions that I can. I got farming and mining setups, fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sell these, because I need any coins I can get right now. $127 F6 comps, jeez. Let's see, how's my RNG meter looking? I'm at 11%. Yay! 20% cat of 40, and I just came back from a 2-year break. Jeez. Yeah, Giant Sword is a bit of a grind. I'm not a big fan of it. But I'm cat of 26. Maybe later we can do an M2 run. See how that goes. Later, to clarify, not right now. Wait, give me a sec, Blaze. Sounds good. You just gotta have RNG. Too bad I don't have any of that. Yeah, I think I used every bit of my RNG in the first couple days of this profile. Because I got like a Jade Emerald, I got a overgrown grass. I got some pretty good stuff from the Century raffles. Okay, gonna grab a new potion. I'm gonna have to spend even more of my very low amount of coins on more. But that is a very bad idea. How much do Ananke feathers cost? Yeet. I have RNG everywhere. Else, Vin, Rev, and M5 star. Fair enough. 18 mil. Yeah, for a giant sword, that is not worth it. Let's see, slash shards. I might as well... Oh, I maxed that one, nice. Might as well, whatchamacallit, siphon any of the ones that I can, pretty much. At least any of the ones that might help. Slash attributes. How do you find an Ananke feathers? Like, how does that work? I've never understood how the system ended up. Kudra. Ah, that will do it. So what I'm hearing is I need to do more Kudra. What level of Kudra do they drop from? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Let's see. Oh! Huh. Yeah, no, I'm not getting any of those anytime soon. It is a 0.36% chance of being obtained from T5 Kudra. I am not doing that. Not in the slightest, absolutely not. Let's just leave that for the future. Okay, are we all ready? Do I want to do 1 run and 2 M6 for golden head, or 5 F6? Definitely 5 F6. We could use your help for more. Yeah, I got that. Let's see, what bow is that? That is the explosive bow. Normally, you could use Super Boom TNT on stuff like the crypts and the cracked stone bricks and all that. So for example, like for this, I could use Super Boom TNT. But since I'm on Iron Man and Super Boom TNT is expensive, or I would have to do more and more dungeons to get enough of it to have, and I don't think I would get more than I needed to use from one dungeon, if that makes sense. Like, I would be in a net negative for Super Boom TNT, I believe at least. This can also break them. So, if you ever start an Iron Man, this is a very helpful item. Also, I don't know why I'm explaining Super Booms to you when you've been doing dungeons. Sorry for that. Anything new in chat? Not yet. Okay, Azor can handle that. But yeah, the stupid explosive bow, if I was to ever make a beginner's guide for Iron Man, which honestly I might kind of soon, that would definitely be one of the more important things I would mention. Because it's just a lifesaver. Also, kinda random question, but do any of y'all play Marvel Rivals? Or War Thunder? Those are not similar games in the slightest, but the question stands. You should, Yeet. I feel like you'd be a fan of Marvel Rivals. My internet died again. Fair enough, someone. I'm sorry. For a diff reason? Wait, what do you mean, Yeet? Let's see, if you know, you know. No, I don't think I do know. Yeet. I think you need to explain your reasoning. These two games and Minecraft have nothing in common. You are correct there, but every time I see the little Jarvis message, it reminds me, because I play both of those games a lot, and I've been debating streaming both of them a lot lately. And yeah, so maybe, you know, that's what I thought she meant, and I was hoping that I was wrong. You've proven me right, and I'm disappointed. Okay, I'm gonna earn some more coins later, and I'm gonna get these Necromancer Lord leggings, because I'm making the set. So yeah, I'm just not gonna get any of the chests this time. On to the next one. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying, anytime we get to 270 score and I see the little, like, Jarvis tell him we got 270 score thing, it always reminds me of, you know, Iron Man, for obvious reasons. And I've been playing that game a lot, so figured it was worth asking, especially since that game is freaking massive in terms of playership. But yeah, so I guess that's also a bit of a hint at what might be to come at some point kind of soon. As I said, I might start streaming both of those games on my second channel. It would probably be a bit, though, because I want to focus on Skyblock and on that survival world idea. But yeah, at some point, I'm gonna start. Imagine we could use... Anyway, oh, you did the pause? Okay, thank you so much. Did you anticipate and know that I would try to actually do it the normal way? And you just figured to save time. No, I'm not flabbergasted, I just don't want to get banned off of all of YouTube. So you want to get tanks in your survival SMP? What do you mean, Tudo? Banned for what? To clarify, I mean that, like, 99% is a joke, but, yeah, I was referring to what Yeet said here. I wouldn't actually get banned for it, obviously. YouTube is not that strict. But it's funny to joke about being banned for stupid things. Or for random things. Okay, this room's done. But yeah, what were you saying about tanks in the survival world? Or were you just misunderstanding the stuff I was saying? Probably misunderstood. Fair enough. But yeah, no, I just was saying, obviously no time soon, but at some point I intend on streaming games like War Thunder and Marvel Rivals. But it would be on my second channel and no time soon, because I want to focus on the survival world idea. However, tanks in survival Minecraft, I'm not against that, you know? 450 speed, what's yours? Not that much. Wait, what? Yeet? Says Canadian girl in my class. Interesting. Yeah, I understood that. You want Wharf under an MC? You know? Okay, wait. Let me bring up a new topic now. It would be kind of fun to at some point get a stream going with a whole bunch of people on a mod pack that had tanks and all that. Because, like, for example, there's mods like MC Heli, or there's a newer one called, I think it's Superb Warfare. And imagine just getting a big group of people in a stream. Like 10 people, and just going for it. Just all-out war, tanks and planes and all that. I'm getting so much tank XP from this. What do y'all think of France? Benver? It was pretty alright. And in terms of food, pretty good. You know, baguettes, escargot, pretty solid food options. Now that's a completely different question. Okay, I'm gonna have to warp to Yeet real quick. But yeah, I might, if people would be interested in, like, downloading a mod pack for military vehicles and stuff and just having a tank battle for some reason, I might try to set that up at some point, because that would be fun. Or at least, to clarify, I think that would be fun at least. If y'all don't, then probably wouldn't end up happening, because I'm not just gonna drive a tank around alone in a stream or anything. Egg? What are you saying, Egg? Oh, in the stream! Hello, Egg! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Sounds fun. Glad to hear your opinion on it, Tutel. Okay, I need to go up here. But I forget how to get up there. And now I'm lagging. That's fun. Why did... Is it just me, or did we go in early? Did you take your antipsychotics today? Also, 14 people watching. Welcome to the stream if you're new. Welcome back if you are not. What's those? Well, that answers that question. Dang, Sidon's brooch. Combo. I should probably get another one of those. Or wait. Yeah, that's just a normal hot potato book. I can craft those easily enough. How much is this? 100k. Let's see, can I join after this run? Sure. We do only have 4 people right now, so as long as you don't die and cost us VS Plus, I'm fine with it. Peggy Tart. Well, you gotta get online. That's step 1. You will, it's loading. Okay, I will wait till you are online. For now, I'll go back to my island and put some more stuff away. Welcome to the party, Egg. Let's see. Blaze, if you have 0 deaths, you can go in 269 and it's 300 scored. Really? That seems like a scam, but I don't know. I don't know enough about dungeons to question that. F6, here we go. We gotta get the giant sword. It's just gotta happen. I'm very tired of not dealing more damage. Cause yeah, as soon as I get either a giant sword or a Juju short bow, I can be so much more helpful in higher floors. Like, if I start leveling up my armor and get a good giant sword going, I could probably start soloing F6 within not too long. It would take a while, don't get me wrong, but that's pretty much the gear I had on my main when I was soloing F6 for the first time. We'll get Juju. That's the goal. I mean, giant sword would be ideal, but Juju would also be nice, I can't deny it. It would cost you 500k to start the Slayer quests. And because you don't have to pay, it's free. Keep in mind the amount of items, though. That's the bigger thing I'm concerned about, isn't the levels, but just the amount of the null spheres or whatever it is. Because, yeah, recipe, Juju. I'm gonna need... What is that? 64 stacks of null spheres? And I don't know for sure, but I don't think you get a... Or, how many do you get from a T4? A stack max? Exactly. So I would need a lot more. You can grind T2s to get them? That is fair, yeah. I mean, if you'd be willing to help with T4s for the items, would probably... I should actually look into what would be the most efficient way of getting them. We have every class? We do! I didn't even notice. That's kind of a rarity. And now, I take a step back, y'all deal with giants, and everything goes amazing. Time for Sidon to melt. Absolutely amazing. Well done, everyone. Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Imagine finding a recom. Back-to-back recom. I'm jealous. Actually, I'm not, because it would be 6 mil for me. Okay, hope y'all have another dungeon potion, because we're going again. That's my last one. Good to know. I'll hold off on starting another one after this. And then, yeah, if I'm still streaming and if you're done with Rev again, or want to take a break again, feel free to just let me know, and I can invite you back. Oh, I'm almost at 100 traps diffused. Yeah, when you're doing MM or E-Man, I can come. Sounds good. I need fragments, so I'm gonna go ahead and start killing everything. Let's see. I need paper for puzzle. There's a new room. JP Julius. Wait, where is the puzzle? You need a replacement. Wait, Galaxy, is that? Are you the Galaxy in the server or a new Galaxy? Either way, welcome to the stream. How's it going? TP now, we'll do... New? Hello! Nice to have you in the stream. It says there's no failed puzzles. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back. Save that for another time. Wait a second. Dungeon 6 potions. Okay, I mean, I can use those next. It saves me a lot of coins. And they're just as good. Hello! How's it going, Galaxy? To clarify what I meant by, if you were the Galaxy in the Discord, yeah. There's another person named Galaxy in the Discord server. I know that was pretty obvious, but still. Let's see. But yeah. What is your in-game name? And I'll invite you to the party. IGN Astro Galaxy. Amazing name, by the way. Oh, Azores. How could you do this? Imagine dying. /P, there we go. /IS. Amazing reason, egg. Okay, would anyone with stock want to come and take care of this terrible puzzle? Thank you so much, Azor. Next room. Okay, we're already close to having S+, so I'm gonna go ahead and start going towards the blood room, because I need fragments anyway, as I said. Ooh, that's a good point. I did not realize that we didn't have a tank anymore. Oh dang, the stream's already been going for 2 hours. I did not realize that. Okay, terrible. Terrible. I'll take it. But yeah, if any of y'all need to clear your inventory and take a quick break, let me know ahead of time, because I'm just starting it as fast as possible, pretty much, after I check chests. Very nice egg. Also, Egg, I don't know if you had heard yet. I'm guessing you hadn't, but tomorrow I'm gonna be starting a survival server. Anyone pretty much can join as long as you don't like grief or anything. And yeah, so if you want to join that, then you can. Griefing is not encouraged. I'm gonna have a specific plugin just for stupid punishments for if people do something and it's not worth banning them over. So, be prepared. Let's see. AP 80 or 69%. Very nice. Especially nice, actually, I should say. But yeah, and I gotta say, that stream tomorrow will probably be a real long one. Cause yeah, I'll probably just be doing... Cause since I'm gonna start that stream so early, I'll probably do it basically all night long. Yeet, she means for the survival. Also, to clarify, it's an Eternos server, so it's not super, like, official. It's not gonna have a ton of RAM or anything. So at least for now, let's hope no one builds any, like, giant farms or anything. Or any, like, big TNT explosions, stuff like that. Maybe just keep that on hold. But yeah. What's your goal, Yeet? When will the server start? I'm gonna try to work on it as much as possible tomorrow, and I'm gonna start streaming on it and opening it tomorrow, sometime in the evening for me. And it's like 4 AM right now, so several hours before now. Also, 15 people watching. Welcome to the stream if you're new. Welcome back if you are not. You'll crash the server. That will not be difficult. I set off one nuke earlier and it crashed. And I had to completely restart it. So don't do that. As I said, there's a plugin specifically made for punishments that are more psychological warfare than punishment. Oh, you didn't warp? Oh, that's not ideal. P-warp? Will that work? I am very sorry, Egg. We'll do this one as fast as possible, and then you can join the next one. But yeah. In actuality, I have nothing... Isn't there a player cap on it too? Yes. I don't know what I'm gonna set the player cap to, because I think the default is 20, but I can make it a bit higher or lower. Depending on performance, once multiple people are on, I might make it a bit higher or lower. We'll see. Because, yeah, I think I would prefer to only have a few people on at once over having it being really laggy. Because I don't have the money to pay for more RAM for the server. And, whatchamacallit. And it would probably be better if less people can enjoy it more than more people not enjoying it at all because of lag. At 20, server crashing instant. Oh yeah, I mean, look how many people I get in a stream. I'm lucky to get 20 people watching. 20 people wouldn't join at once. Unless if the idea, like, blew up. Ooh, another Architect's First Draft. But yeah. And, as I said earlier, like, if the idea does blow up, if I can get other YouTubers in on it who would, you know, join and get their communities in as well and all that, and maybe even be able to help fund it a bit, I would not be against setting up an actual, like, legitimate server in the slightest. I mean, it obviously wouldn't be easy, but if I could afford it, I would love to own a server again. Try getting 30 to code it. You know? Good point. I do know some people, or know is a very loose term, but I could contact some people who are really good server devs if I was to go for a more official server. But yeah, that's thinking way ahead, or I mean, hopefully not way ahead, like hopefully... Why am I lagging so much? There we go. My server just, or my game just died. Okay, is this room done, or... I am... What is happening? Oh, there's the bat. Well, at least I was able to find the bat thanks to that. That was rough. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Oh no. Oh no. Nothing to say oops about, Azor. I should have, I didn't care enough to actually say to wait for me to kill him. I just was gonna take him if they were still there. But yeah, no, I really don't mind. There will be plenty of times where I can get some kills. Let's see. Very rare drop. Pestilence rune. Oh my god, you're so lucky! Everyone knows that's just like the rarest item ever. You might have to refill your quiver again today. You should. You're gonna need it. With how many dungeon runs we're gonna be doing. More Soul Weaver gloves. Too bad I already have some. Ooh, Swarm and Bank. Not terrible. Fell Skull. I wish I could get one of those. That'd be helpful. Well, I just spent half my bank on like 45 MP. As you should. Should I buy enrichments with coins to get this up? Like the magic find? Or you just really want to level up a pestilence rune? A Fell Skull is like double the chance of a giant sword for me. Well, I still want one. I mean, how many coins would you be spending, Julius? Also, again, we go again. Yeah, my game is not enjoying dungeons right now. After I run out of potions, I might switch to Slayers for a bit. If it's still lagging this bad, at least. Like 15... You know, go for it. That should be a solid choice for you. More magic find is always good. Okay, someone else is handling that room already. There's trap room, not gonna do that. I mean, considering it's already done. You know what I can already foresee happening? I'm gonna hype up this survival idea a bunch, and then I'm gonna, you know, start the stream, have the IP in the description and all that, and then the server's just gonna crash as soon as anyone joins it. Do y'all mind if I get the blood room mobs? I need the fragments. Gotta salvage after this run? Fair enough. Bonzo fragment. Better than nothing. What fragments? Bonzo fragments, livid fragments, thorn fragments. Stuff that upgrades weapons and armor. Because, yeah, since I'm Iron Man, I have to actually get them myself, which is not ideal. Your wish didn't go off? Oh no. Also, dang, that is definitely a crazy increased magic find right there, if I've ever seen one. A whole 2 more? That's unbelievable. So much so that I literally can't even believe it. Ooh, more Necromancer Lord leggings, and Ultimate Wise 2 in just one. Pros hyping absolutely nothing. What do you mean, sit on? My magic find is 189.95, I need 1 more. Ooh, rejuvenate. I wish I could profit from recoms, or afford them to begin with. Okay, let me grab a new potion. Or actually, we should probably wait for Azor. Yo, Gammy X, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Okay, wait, y'all can do your little trade real quick, and then I'll put us in another one. I feel like he is not going to give the recon. You'll wait? Okay. Can we do this under 4 men? With our team, it's possible, but I don't know for sure. I mean, I got one, or we got a run that was like 3.5 minutes the other night. But that was with a full team of extremely good late game people. Let's see, nothing new in chat. Not late game, by the way. What do you mean? The people that were with us when we got the 3.5 minute run? Or are you saying you're not late game, or what? Yeet. Why do you keep dying? The 360 Iron Man was only late game. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fair, but either way, we had a whole party of really good people one way or another. Really good players. Okay, is this room done? Yes, it is. Let me head over here. Yo, Onyx! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Wait a second. Let me check something real quick. Oh. In the process of checking what I'm checking, I just was checking Discord and I looked at one of the servers that I had put the link to the stream in, and someone just responds, "Can you stop streaming at 5 AM, bro?" Good, and you? I'm also doing good. It's been a great day. Very productive. Till next time, Egg. Thank you for joining, and hope you have a great rest of your day. Let's see. Ooh, a whole one more magic find. After 23 mil, it got up by 4. Amazing. Think you could carry me in dungeons? What floor are you trying to do, Onyx? If you're wanting floor 6, then we can absolutely do that. Any other floor, I can another time, but not right now. Or not any other floor. even on my main, I can carry up to floor, or M1 easily, and maybe M2, depending on the situation. Let me get ready real quick. Sounds good. And yeah, JP can do a lot of floors. Can I ask you something? What's up, Gamey? Or Gamey? Very sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But yeah, what's the question? Players, you think we could do OM2? We've tried it before and failed, but I do think that if we were to try a couple more times and get some tricks down, I think we could do it. Especially since, I think since last time I actually tried M2 on my main, I've gotten more MP. That was back during the Cat of 30 days. No, that was way past that. From F1 to M3. Very nice, Julius. Yeah, we don't have a tank or healer, so let's definitely be careful. But yeah, in short, I think if we were to lock in Yeet, you and I could definitely do OM2 on my main, but it wouldn't be extremely easy. Also, 16 people watching, welcome to the stream if you're new, welcome back if you are not. What is being careful? That's fair. I can come carry M2. To clarify, I'm not saying I want an M2 carry. I know you're getting excited, JP. I just was saying on my main I could probably almost carry it. Ooh, Necromancer helmet. Too bad I already have one. You ready? Okay, what's your in-game name, Onyx? Brother, I've dropped nothing. Same! I was getting like 3 Necromancer swords last night. Now I'm getting nothing. To be fair, Yeet, recoms are profit. Amazing name, Onyx. 10 out of 10. Let's see. So basically, I'm a small YouTube creator of a remake server called HYPIXEL. Can you suggest me something that lets Skyblock video go viral? Like your video got 21k views, even though it's 25 minutes long. If I could suggest something, I would have done it myself. I don't know why some of my videos get as big as they do. It blows me away. Yeah, I wish I could tell you a little trick or anything to get more views, but it just kind of happens sometimes. Let's see. I swear you've been in... You know? That is a familiar name. Especially the Onyx part. Now you got me confused. But yeah. So, are we all ready? That's the question now. Wait a second, where'd I put my bow? I need that. There it is. Explosive bow. Ooh, I am lagging again. Not fun. But yeah, I will say, stream tonight, probably not going to be quite as long as usual. Like, I'll probably end the stream a bit earlier than I have been. And I'll go and try to work on the server idea for tomorrow and all that, because I know there's still a lot of prep I want to do for that. RNG meter 2.5 mil. Jeez. That's just too much. No, this is longer than most streams. No, this is... We're only at the 2-hour mark. Last night was 5.5. Last night was an insane stream. And also, I'm not gonna lie, another reason I kind of wanted to stream early is because I'm really hungry and I need to get some food. Not like hungry enough where I'm dying, but yeah. Bro, I forgot to have breakfast today. I was dying at school. Yeah, that's always rough. Didn't even have lunch? Oh, you don't want to do that. Why didn't you have lunch? King Newt, I'm a big fan of that message for when you hit 300 score. Alright, I'm gonna send you a friend request. Also, worth mentioning, it's worth mentioning, if anyone's interested in joining the Discord server, there is a link down in the description. Let's see. I'm gonna head over here to where y'all are eliminating every terracotta in sight. Wait, what did he say? You just don't have lunch? Like, it's just a normal thing to just... Like, you never have lunch? Interesting. Nah, lunch is amazing. To be fair, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all of it's amazing. 10 out of 10. All I'll have is KF. Oh, KFC. Fair enough. Also, I still stand what I said in the other stream, I think last night or the other night, of if a giant sword does drop, the rest of the stream is just fully devoted to getting the coins to get it. Thanks for the carry. Of course! Thank you for the help. Can we do higher floors? I mean, we can, we're just really trying for giant sword. But yeah, like, if you can carry F7, then maybe, but aside from that, no other floor that I can go into that's higher really is going to give anything that's worthwhile. Because the highest I can even go into is M2. Let's see. 733 T5 left for 100% meter. Jeez. That's just too many. Get me people to do terms, and sure. Let's see, who's online? I don't think any of these people can consistently do terms. Or like pre-dev or anything. I wish Kotick was online again. Doifus? Yeah, Doifus is a goat. And now this dude here, this is a goat. Right here. Trusted. You can pre-dev? Okay. Would y'all want to do F7? Who's trusted? It's a YouTuber. He's been in my chat a few times. Counterpoint yeet. You drop a handle and then you sell it to buy a giant sword. Sadly, Hermie, I don't think there is room. I'm sorry. If you're listening. Let's see. Oh, it's okay, Galaxy, don't worry. He doesn't mean it. Party if you're going to F7. Okay, I think we can do F7 in a bit, but I do agree we should do at least a few more F6. Because, yeah, I also really want a giant sword. Wait, let me call up Maddox. I don't know why I have two of these. Okay. E-Man. You've dropped too many recoms tonight to give up on the giant sword hope. I can tell it's just around the corner. You know, you'd think the same for having 3 necromancer swords drop in this in the matter of like half an hour. Okay. Okay, wait, the only bonus that Aatrox has right now is more of the drops. So yeah, I'm not gonna do E-Man Slayer right now. Let's see. No more dungeons. I was thinking T4s, because I thought, by the way you were talking, I thought it was the perk where it's cheaper, but it isn't. So there's not a massive reason to do it right now, because the whole point of me waiting for him is for it to be cheaper. Knowles, you are correct there. You make a great point. Counterpoint, though, waiting for, you know, more perks, Aatrox, and then having all of it. Hey, getting Ender Snake runes, fair enough. Let me join if there's still slot. Okay. Here's what we're gonna be doing. F6. Oh, wait, why did I... We're gonna keep doing some F6. It's easy, we can do it really quickly. There isn't much risk of, oh, everyone's gonna die and we're gonna get S instead of S+. And I can actually do something instead of just sitting back and doing nothing. Can I restart game right now? Quick to play 1.8? Of course! Take your time. Too much waiting, we got it 1 month ago. Dang. Low risk, high reward. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. Because, yeah, it's also a cheap high reward, which is what I really need. Like, I don't think if I was to drop something really good from F7, I'd... Like, for example, Handle. I don't think I could actually make the coins in time. I could certainly try and probably could, but I don't have it in me physically and mentally to make that many coins in 2 days. But... Yes, you do? No, I do not. My frickin' 400k... Let's see, may you join? Let's see. Here's the question. Okay, is everyone down to do F6? If not, then I'll invite Hermie. Okay, Hermie, you are next up on the list if someone crashes or leaves. So, stick around and you get the next invite. You pray Yeet to crash? You know, fair enough. Because, yeah, I know if we do F7, I have a chance of Wither armor, which would be amazing. But I really want a better sword. Because I've been saving up so many items to get good armor, or good swords. Or, like, sword enchants, I should say. I don't know why I'm failing to talk. Like, I've been saving up on Swarm or Combo or good enchants from the experiments and all that. And I want to actually be able to use them, finally. I'm not good at waiting for that, you know? Too much longer and I'm just gonna put it on my giant cleaver. That's the sole reason why I wanted a Midas sword so bad, was just so that I could have something to put good enchants on. Also, wait. I'm only 4 traps away from 100 traps diffused on my, defuse kit. I'm gonna be at my goal of 2,000 in no time. See, I have one with like 2,000 on my main that a friend of mine gave me, and it encouraged me to do the same on here, you know? Also, Hermie, I just gotta say, I love how respectfully you asked to join. Like with the may I? 10 out of 10 is all I can say. Meanwhile, me... You're not wrong, yeet. I mean, once again, I'm perfectly fine with it. I do not mind... I know you aren't actually meaning it all that much. It's just funny. But yeah, it's such a wild difference. Yeet will crash. Maybe? Maybe? Anyone for button puzzle? Yeah, usually Azor's just, stonks it. in... Oh, never mind. Also, that's fair. I hate that puzzle so much. Or are you... What, Hermie? Let's see, nothing new in chat. Fuming, nothing good. Another recom. I wish I got that many recoms when I was playing on my main. Ooh, Ultimate Cherry, free! It's incredible. I'm almost kind of jealous. Okay, time to grab another potion. It's my last one, so after this I got to restock. Yeah, y'all are getting recoms like crazy. You know what would be really funny, Yeet? If you finally end up getting a giant sword sometime soon, and then we do another run right after and you get another one. Let's see, I wish I can get this heart before 1,000 T5s. That's fair. Yeah, that would be nice. I am really glad that RNG meters are a thing, though. Like, at least you do know you'll get it in 1,000 T5s. That's so much better than stuff like Kudra or old experimentation tables where it just... it might be a percentage, but it could take way more than that. Let's see, what's the last secret in this room? You metered your first heart? Dang. Also, welcome back, Africa. How's it going? What are you up to, if you don't mind my curiosity? Where is the last secret here? There we go. Looking like I'm going to... let's see, what all can I do with a Thorn Fragment? Spirit Scepter, the Spirit Boots, Spirit Shortbow, Boomerang, Spirit Mask. I love how insanely overpriced those are. Just chilling, chatting with my boss and doing Diana event. Sounds like an amazing time. Any luck with Diana yet? I'm not gonna lie, I should do some more F4, try to get the bone necklace, because that would be pretty beneficial. Absolutely 0 lux, free inventories of basic drops, nothing of actual value except like 10 million coins. Dang. That's always annoying. Let's see, I kinda want to try for Spirit Scepter. It would be a pain to get, but at this point, with how much dungeons I'm doing, I'll be able to solo it in no time. More Soul Weaver gloves? Too bad those are useless to me. How are you getting so many recoms? Okay, 3 chest for the win. Get it in M4? Absolutely not. I am not soloing that anytime soon. Don't worry, Julius. In my heart grind, I dropped 1 whole shard and 2 whole scythe blades. Dang. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start putting away a lot of the stuff that I've gotten. And then I gotta get more potions. Okay, there we go. Let's see, I've dropped 4 scythe blades and this free shard plus 1 old smite 7 and 2 new. Dang. Can we run an F7 real quick? I mean, I'm down for 1 real quick to see how it goes. Okay, 1 F7, and then we go back to F6. Or actually, as I said, I've got to end the stream kinda soon anyway. So, what about this? We do a few more F6s, and then end it off with a good F7. Sound good? Is that something everyone can agree on? I'm gonna have to take out all my coins. Gotta take out a loan at this point. I know at this point I should just do away with actually using potions, but they are helpful. But yeah, so some more F6, few more runs, and then we end it with a really good F7. I love how there's never a secret waypoint for right there. I wonder why that is. Let's see. I only want this for Blaze and E-Man. That's so fair. Yeet, what happened? What did you do, Yeet? I do. Okay, this room's done. Let me kill these, and then I will warp to you, Yeet. Oh, wait, there you are. Okay, which one is it? What is it with y'all failing puzzles? This is some hardcore skill showing. I just need to run Kudra to enjoy doing E-Man and Blaze, need that Infernal Crimson. That's fair, yeah. There you go, Yeet. I'm proud. Let's see, nothing new in chat. I swear, I'm gonna have to meter the giant sword at this point. You saw Obsidian Prophet? Nice. I'm gonna get Kata 27 just from F6. Okay, I'm at 13.7% at least. Giant sword is not gonna be fun to try to get. Or is not fun to try to get. Okay. Next run. But yeah, we can go until I have to... We can go for another, like, 20 or so minutes with F6, and then we can do F7 after that. So however many runs we get in that time. Because, yeah, that would leave the stream ending about when I wanted it to end anyway. I'm excited for the SMP server. Same! It's gonna be fun. Hopefully it doesn't crash too much. I will say, just keep in mind, it is, once again, an Eterno server. So it's not going to be up all the time, but, once again, if it does end up getting kind of big, if people end up really liking it, I will set up a channel in my Discord server that will have, like, a schedule of when I'll turn it on and off. Let's see, I just don't want to go through the effort of doing E4 and T5, I have the rep and everything, I get told off by my guild in random sweats for having Hab 5 during Burning Crimson. Dang. Yeah, the level of sweatiness that people need for high tier Kudra is just wild to me. Like, good on them, it's impressive. But it's also insane. Also another dungeon chest key. Nice. What secret am I missing here? Also, I could have sworn Zombie Commander whips were more common than they are. Like, I want one for a museum, but I just haven't gotten one. That is not who I meant to warp to. Also not who I meant to warp to. Y'all mind if I kill the mobs? There we go, that's good enough. Just try getting comp, and then you don't have to do it if you're not Iron Man. That's fair, yeah. Why am I using a hedgehog pet? We're gonna ignore the fact that I've been doing that for this whole time. double hype spammers is wild, it really is. I kind of want a full team of hype spammers. That would be a fun time. Dang, I can't even get the book, or the combo book. That's sad. Okay, yeah, I think we've got time for 2 more runs, depending on how quick we do it. And then we can do F7. Ooh, beating heart. That is pretty alright Power Stone. I did not know that was even how you got beating hearts. Okay, I need to go up here. Just kill the zombies real quick. Ahead of time, would y'all mind if I kill the Bloodroom mobs? Dang, no frags. Oh, Necromancer Lord Helmet. At least it's something interesting for the first time in a while. Let's see, I'm gonna seriously miss Stonking. I mean, at least for adding the new pickaxe for it. Could be worse. RNG's almost at 25%. Very nice. Congrats in advance. Mine's probably at like 14. But yeah, after this run, we can go ahead and do F7. So, anyone who would like to join for F7, or anyone who would like to not, make sure to let me know. Well, hi, Azor. How's it going? No, Azor. Nothing good at all. Nothing good. Nothing great. Till next time, Yeet, thank you for joining. Julius, would you like to join? JP Julius. F7 time? Yes, it is. And that's what we're ending with. Or Hermie. Actually, yeah. Hermie. Hermie! Join quick! I completely forgot I promised you the next spot, Hermie. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go put some stuff away. And then we'll get started. Understandable, Hermie. Okay, so I will warn y'all right now. Considering my gear and all that, if I die in the actual boss fight, just leave me dead. It'll be better and easier to get S+ if we leave me dead, and I don't have a chance to die again. Like, I'll be fine for the clear, most likely, hopefully. But, yeah. That's why I didn't go healer. Because it would just be a liability with me endlessly reviving. Just realized I didn't take the potion. Oh, of course. I'm sorry, y'all. As I said, I'll stay dead, I'll spectate. Spirit Pet would be kind of cool right now. How do you even get Spirit Pet? Let me look that up real quick. Okay, it's obtained from... Oh. I forgot that I get revived for that. But yeah, rarely gotten from F4. I had forgotten about that. Also, hot take, I kinda hate Spirit Pet. At least in my experience on my main. Because all it did was, you know, by the time I had it, I didn't actually need it, because I was rarely dying. And if I was dying, then it was, you know, the whole team dying, pretty much. So losing a bit of score wouldn't have changed much. And it is useful on Master Mode, I agree. But that's what I'm saying. By the time I actually had it and was using it, it was at a point where if I was dying anyway, then most likely other people were too. And then it just would take away my Baby Yeti and make me less survivable for the rest of it. To clarify, I'm not saying I'm not saying Spirit Pet is bad by any means. It's a great pet. I'm just saying it was annoying. That's the point I'm getting at. It is decent for Skyblock XP. Once again, I'm not saying it's a bad pet. I'm just saying it was annoying that it would actually refuse to to go back to my Baby Yeti. Wait a second, that was another Architect's First Draft. Y'all can go in if you want, but I would personally vote that we should try to get a bit more score, just in case you can't do crystals. Yeah, let's get a bit more score, just in case if more than just I die. Okay, I'll try my best to survive, but as I said, chances are low. And also no tank, yeah. I could put on Bonzo Mask. I'm gonna put on Bonzo Mask. Nowhere near as, or actually, yeah, nowhere near as survivable, but that is a nice ability. Okay, but that's so annoying. Why do I still die? Also, I did not know I had a revive stone. Yeah, I did not. I threw away a revive stone earlier. I shouldn't have had that. I don't know how I got it. Okay, I'm just gonna stay dead. I'm so sorry, y'all. I tried to survive. Yeah, as I said, I literally threw away a revive stone before. I don't know how I got that one. Hopefully we can still get S+ from winning, but if not, S is still nice. Can still get some loot, at least. Thing. I'm sorry, y'all. No, no, Hermie! This here is why I don't like doing F7 on my Iron Man yet, because I can't actually help. Cheering is helping in a way. Exactly. Y'all still got this. As long as you can survive Gold Ore, you got this. Let's see. Y'all got this, I believe. Oh, Azor. No. You know, considering everything, well done, everyone. Let's see what's in here. Absolutely nothing. Another precursor gear, though. Okay, yeah, I'm saving up for that. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you all for the survival server tomorrow. Have a great night or morning or day or evening, everyone. Till next time, everyone, and goodbye.